Hey everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and this is Benji, and today we have an awesome practice to remind you that you are awesome and you are loved. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. All right, my darling friends, let's begin seated. Come on down to the ground. Sit up nice and tall and just take your time getting settled in here. You know, the fact that you selected this video, that you're taking a short amount of time to just plug in and practice and find what feels good. It's a big deal, especially if you're feeling a little off or you're feeling like you could use some healing or just some good vibes. So we're going to make sure to provide that today, or at least aim to do our best to provide you with an opportunity to just tend to whatever it is you're feeling, and hopefully step off the mat with a connection to your heart and a connection to your power, and a connection to how awesome you are. So hopefully by now you're on the ground here, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to slowly draw the hands together at the heart, anjali mudra, and close the eyes. We'll take a second here together. So I say together to remind you that you're not alone. And while you do have the task of tending to your individual self, there is this idea that we embrace in yoga practice that we are one, and that we are a reflection of one another. And particularly through Yoga with Adriene channel in this community, we have the opportunity to see and be reminded time and time again that you're not alone. So it's kind of a lot to chew on here as you begin to settle into the present moment. I invite you to start to notice your breath. And in this tune-in, you're just taking a second to acknowledge whatever it is you're feeling, and do that in a way where you don't have to identify good or bad. Just simply notice what is. And then if you're feeling stuck here already, totally normal, you're not alone. Start to listen to the sound of your breath, your song, your spirit. So we're going to inhale deeply here, breathe in, listen, listen, listen. And then as you exhale, keep listening, breathe out. And then slowly lift your heart as you continue to breathe in. And welcome a softening of the shoulders, the head, the neck, just nice and easy, stacked over the heart as you breathe out. And if you get sleepy here or frustrated, or again, whatever's coming up, just embrace it with love and with care. And commit to doing this whole practice till the end. It's not a long one. Great, take one more breath here, a quiet moment to yourself, just acknowledging who you are and where you are today. There's such power in just acknowledging exactly where you are, not having to hide it or mask it. Sweet. Then gently begin to bow the head to the heart. Feel a nice long stretch through the back of the neck. And then slowly bat the eyelashes, flutter them open, and we'll come all the way up to cross-legged position. Hands can rest gently on the knees or the thighs. Great, drop the chin to the chest. And then look up towards the sky, careful not to crunch the back of the neck. Think about drawing a line with your nose down, and then up. Down, and then up. Great, bring it back to center, and now side to side. Look to the right, and then to the left, and then just again, think about drawing a straight line with your nose back and forth. Keep the spine nice and long here, and if you need to, close your eyes and really imagine or visualize the muscles that you're stretching, the length that you're creating with each loving gesture. Cool, then come back to center. We're gonna slowly, lovingly move forward onto all fours. And come into your power here by syncing up with your breath. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. And exhale, round through, claw through the fingertips. Breathe out. Inhale, rolling through nice and slow. And exhale, rounding through nice and slow. One more time to the sound, to the rhythm of your breath. And then inhale, come back to tabletop position. You're gonna curl just the right toes under and kick them out. So right leg is straight. You have a soft bend in both elbows. Now draw your navel in up towards your spine. Feel that connection around your solar plexus, your core lighting just a little bit of a match, a little fire there. And then you're gonna rock front to back and breathe in and out like you love yourself. Slowly bringing your mind's eye, your attention to the sensations of the body and not whatever baggage or thoughts you've come onto the mat with. So we've taken a second to tune in. Now we're going to use the physical practice to guide the energy and hopefully flush out just a little bit of tension or stress or toxicity, anything that you might be carrying around that you just simply don't need anymore, that might be making you feel a little less than, which is totally normal, totally human. All right, here we go. You're gonna find stillness now in the back leg, and we're gonna send the left fingertips forward. Inhale in, exhale, lift the right inner thigh up. So right toes are hovering above the ground. Turn your toes down towards the earth. Inhale in, again. And then on your next exhale, round everything through. Chin to chest, navel draws up, knee to nose. Great, inhale, carving lines through space. Open and extend, straighten the arm, the leg. And then exhale, bend elbow and knee, bring it in. One more time, you got it. Inhale, welcome a little heat to the body. And exhale, focus on this gesture. Beautiful, then slowly come back to tabletop position. Curl the left toes under and send the left leg out. Continue to focus and refocus on the sound of your breath. We'll start to rock front and back, feeling that opening through the back of the left leg, the foot, the ankle. You also have an opportunity here to find more integrity in the spine by lifting the front body up to meet the back body, as well as finding nice long length through your neck, your gorgeous, gorgeous neck. This connection from our head, mental energy, to the heart, your emotional energy. All right. Okie doke, find stillness when you're ready. Find your foundation nice and strong. Find support from within, you got it. And then reach the right fingertips forward, really, really reach. And then when you're ready, inhale in, exhale, lift off, left inner thigh lifting. Turn the left toes down, you got it. Now we're creating a full body experience here. One more big breath in, and on your next exhale, round and squeeze it through, back to center. Nice, inhale, spread the fingers and toes, find extension. And exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, make the most of it. Nice, one more time, strong and steady, building strength in that left arm. And exhale, connect to your core, navel draws up, 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 squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. And then release everything to the ground. Awesome, big toes come to touch, knees super wide. Inhale, drop the belly, feel that stretch through the front body. And then exhale, send the hips back. You're gonna walk the fingertips forward and then melt your heart to the earth. Surrender, close your eyes. Allow yourself to really relax here. Calm the nervous system by keeping smooth, slow, controlled breaths going. And then here's just a lovely little shape to close your eyes and really embody a surrender. Surrender to that which you cannot control. Melt your heart to the earth.
and trust. There's an opportunity here to quietly say to yourself, you can either whisper it out loud or just on the inside, everything is as it should be. Now activating this next motion from your lower ribs, that third chakra, which is all about confidence. It's all about your personal power. So hug the lower ribs in, draw the lower belly in towards the center, and then let that be what lifts you up. And you're gonna slowly come forward, walk the knees in, and then nice and easy, you're gonna curl the toes under, and then we're gonna peel it up to downward dog. Same thing, try to keep those lower ribs hugging in here, connecting to that power point just above the navel. And then pedal it out. Find what feels good here. Upper arm bones rotate out. Nice, long, refreshing breaths in and out through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth whenever you need. So don't be shy, give a nice sigh out whenever you need to let go. Surprise yourself. And then press into your fingerprints, press into the index finger and thumb firmly. You're gonna bring the big toes in just a bit. And then once again, we're gonna connect to that place just above the navel. The lower ribs hug in as you squeeze right knee into chest, just a little pike position here. Connecting to your core, arms may start to shake or tremble here. You got it. Breathing deep for 5, 4, 3. It's like a cross between a flamingo and a dog. And then release, right toes to the ground. Stick with it, upper arm bones rotate out so you have that brace. Press into the fingertips, take pressure out of the wrist and slowly pike up through the left knee. Connect to your core. Lower abs and upper abs cinching in towards the middle, towards that strong power point, your third chakra. We're here for 3, 2, nice work. Release on the 1. Bend the knees, slowly lower to the ground. You're going to bring the knees together, really together for hero pose. Or if this shape is not for you, then you'll just come to a nice comfortable seat. Everyone, allow your palms to go face up as you rest them gently on the knees or the thighs. And feel that flush of energy in the body here. Close your eyes so you can really connect. So this shape is called Virasana, the hero. So take a couple cycles of breath to embody this pose, whatever that means to you. Close your eyes. Listen to the sound of your breath. Nice. Beautiful big breath in here. Exhale to flutter the eyelashes, eyes open, and you're just gonna take a nice easy twist to the left, breathing into lower belly reserve. So lots of love in as you breathe in, down, down, down towards the lower belly. And then lots of love out as you twist. One more time, inhale lots of love in. And exhale, twist. Back to center. From your center, move. So keep the spine, midline connected here. And then here we go, inhale in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And exhale to twist. Now as you inhale, drop awareness, drop that breath down into the diaphragm, down into the belly, towards your guts. Inhale, think lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. Sweet, come back to center, very nice. We're gonna come forward into a plank. So even if this little bit is a struggle here, stick with it, stick with your breath, and see if you can push yourself to your appropriate edge here, right? This is designed this way for a reason. I want you to connect to your power, and we'll add a little mantra to it as well. So here we go. Plank position. Or half plank. You can work in the same plank posture in the spine and the arms and the neck with the toes up and knees down. So it's the same thing. So find your version of plank today. And here we go. We're gonna go left hand to the ground. Come onto the outer edge of your left foot. Turn. Inhale, open right fingertips to the sky. And then exhale, bring it down. Now, Right hand comes to the earth. We turn onto the outer edge of the right foot. Inhale, left fingertips reach up towards the sky. And back to center. Now keep it going nice and slow. So how you handle yourself here is everything. Lift the hips. If you're on the knees, you're gonna slowly just come onto one side. Inhale, pull up and do a twist here. Keep head, heart, and pelvis in one line. And then slowly, gently come through center. Stack and lift. So keep it going here. Connect to your core. You're doing great. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to come back down. And the next time you're on the outer edge of the left foot, right fingertips towards the sky, pause. Lift the hips up. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Reach your tail towards the back edge of your mat. Now check it out. You're going to slowly come all the way back down, lower the knees, and thread the needle here. Come onto your right ear. Press into your left palm. Left elbow towards the sky. Detox. Breathe into your belly. And exhale to let something go. Nice. Come back to center. Return to your plank or half plank. Right hand comes to the earth. Inhale, turn onto the outer edge of your right foot. Reach towards the sky here and pause. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Welcome that shake, that tremble. We're flushing out the body, moving the energy so you can feel good when you step up off the mat, so you can feel confident and comfortable in your own skin. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, nice and slow, negotiate. Knees come to the ground, thread the needle. Left fingertips go in and underneath the bridge of the right arm. Press into your right hand. And an amazing twist, moving the energy that runs up and down the spine. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Awesome. Come back to center. Stick with me, guys. Here we go, right into it. Just flicked my hair. It's working. We're gonna come onto the forearms here. You can either interlace the fingertips here or keep them wide. I'm gonna recommend interlacing, and then if you don't like that, you can change it, but start there. And then we're gonna slowly send the heels back and straighten through the legs, and we come here to breathe, to shake, to focus our gaze downward. Think about your lower belly drawing in and up, and then your upper abdominals drawing down. So everything's cinching towards the middle here. Hip points, try to shine up towards your face. And we're here for 5, 4, you got it, stick with me. 3, 2, and then lower everything down on the 1. Awesome work. You're gonna create a little pillow for your forehead with your palms, and then just rest your forehead on your palms. Bring the big toes to touch, and then allow, you can physically adjust too so it feels really good. Allow your heels to splay out left to right, and you soften and you breathe into your belly. Nice, and then slowly lift the forehead, bat the eyelashes open. One more time, we're gonna come to that forearm plank. If you wanna try a different variation here, you can. Otherwise, interlace the fingertips, curl the toes under, inhale in, exhale, draw the navel up and in, and this is where our mantra is gonna come into play. So here we go, we're really reaching sits bones to heels. We're reaching the heels actively back, tail really reaching back, crown really reaching forward. Now press into your elbows, draw your shoulders away from the ears. Lower belly draws in, upper abs down, in towards the middle. Everything's cinching in towards that third chakra. And the mantra here is, I am strong. Quietly whisper to yourself, I am strong. I am strong. Good, we're here for 5. Repeat the mantra if you like. 4, 3, 2. Awesome, release on the 1. Come all the way down, back to your pillow, big toes to touch, heels splay out. This time shake the hips a little, shake your booty a little left to right. Let your breath do what it wants to do here, which is probably nice, big, deep, full, loving inhalations, and then nice, long, releasing exhales. Relax your back. Relax your shoulders. And since you're kind of safe here, hidden, in case you're practicing with someone and you just feel a little Insecure still, just open the mouth. Let your jaw just soften. So fearful thoughts are a part of life. That wave of anxiety that can blanket each and every one of us, a part of life. But the yoga practice offers us so many tools and an opportunity to move that energy. Nice and slow, lift the head, and you'll bring the toes and heels in line with the hip points. And we're just gonna slide the hands right underneath the shoulders, suck the elbows into the side body, and catch a wave. Here we go. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to release. Here we go. Inhale, mama cobra, or just a little bit higher. Oh yeah, strengthening through the spine. And then last one. Careful not to push it. Just meet your appropriate edge here. Nice. Curl the toes under. Press up to all fours. Walk the knees together. Send the sits bones back. Paint your yoga mat a beautiful color. Paint the fingertips all the way down and come into Balasana. All right, last beats of the practice here. Let your shoulders relax. Feel your breath. Quietly whisper to yourself, I got this. And then when you're ready, press into the ground and try to move from your center as you slowly, articulately roll up through the spine. Again, if hero pose is not good for your knees or your body, you'll find your own hero pose. And we'll meet there with hands back at the heart. All right, nice active breath. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. Let us know how you're feeling after this practice in the comment section down below. Let's connect. Let's keep talking. Let's make sure to remember that this is about having a conversation and keeping it real so that we can find what feels good, serve ourselves, and serve each other. All right, I love you guys. Bring the thumbs right up to the third eye. You did great work. Thank you for being here. One last breath in. And we breathe out to bow. Namaste.